So, have you seen how XRP is expected to bounce back? I mean, a potential 20% surge in August. It's like the technicals are really hinting at a shift, right?
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. The bullish divergence on its 4-hour charts is quite the signal, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's like XRP's been making lower lows, but its momentum indicator, RSI, shows higher lows. It's a classic divergence that suggests selling pressure might be dying off.
Yeah, that could definitely set the stage for a short-term reversal. Now, switching topics, did you check out the news on crypto companies moving back to the US?
Yeah, that's another interesting development. SEC Chair Paul Atkins talked about reshoring crypto operations. It's like the government is inviting these companies back with friendlier regulatory measures.
Right. And with Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent proclaiming we're entering the golden age of crypto, it seems the US is really positioning itself as a hub. But don't you think there are risks with this kind of regulatory shift?
True, it is a bit of a balancing act. On one side, clearer rules can drive innovation and investments, especially as companies like Kraken and MoonPay expand here. On the other, too much oversight might stifle creativity.
Exactly. It's that fine line between regulation and overregulation. Speaking of which, what do you think about the SEC's Project Crypto? They're trying to revamp the rules entirely, right?
Yes, Project Crypto is quite the initiative. The idea is to modernize the agency for the digital age. Think easing licensing rules so brokerages can handle multiple asset classes under one license. It's like giving these projects a grace period to innovate without being crushed by red tape.
Yeah, that's a bold move. It almost sounds like they're trying to create a level playing field for startups and big players together. But could that really work for something as volatile as crypto?
Well, volatility remains a major concern. CFOs in Deloitte's survey, for instance, show strong long-term interest in crypto, with 99% planning to use it, but 43% also flag price swings as a barrier. It's like the enthusiasm is tempered by caution.
Right, and that caution is understandable given how unpredictable things can be in this space. Now, over in the UK, I heard the Financial Conduct Authority finally lifted the retail ban on crypto ETNs. That's a pretty significant policy reversal.
Oh, absolutely. After years of seeing crypto ETNs as too risky for retail investors, the market's evolved. These products have become more mainstream and understood. It's like moving from a frontier market to a more established financial product.
Yep, it does mark a huge shift in regulatory thinking. But while we're celebrating progress, there have also been some dark clouds, right? I'm thinking about the CoinDCX hack.
Yeah, that hack was massive. $44 million at stake. An employee was even arrested in India after his credentials were compromised. It really underscores that security is, well, still a massive issue in crypto.
And that breach not only affects consumer trust, but also prompts tighter security measures across the board. It's almost like every innovation brings its own challenges.
Exactly. It's a feedback loop. Innovation drives adoption, which then attracts both regulatory attention and new forms of cyber threats. Speaking of regulatory drama, Roman Storm, the Tornado Cash co-founder, is now at trial.
Right. His case is really high profile. The allegations range from money laundering to sanctions violations, and the outcome could set a precedent for how developers face liability issues in decentralized projects.
True, this trial could redefine the boundaries of responsibility in the cryptosphere. Meanwhile, in Indonesia, there's been a shift in tax policy that's worth mentioning.
I saw that. The government increased taxes on crypto exchange sales and mining, with rates for foreign trades shooting up substantially. It's clearly a move aimed at capturing more revenue from crypto activities.
Yeah, exactly. Domestic trades now have a slight bump, but foreign transactions got hit much harder. It's like a strategy to encourage crypto business to stay on shore.
And all these national policies tie back to the overall market trends. I mean, Bitcoin is trading at around 113,936, Ether at about 3,527, with the entire market cap hovering near $3.71 trillion. That's not small change.
No, not at all. Plus, you've got top altcoin performers like Four, Toncoin, and even Story pushing up, while coins with quirky names like Fartcoin are lagging behind. It paints a picture of a
Yep.
highly dynamic market.
It really is a snapshot of how diversified and unpredictable the crypto ecosystem is. And then there are those memorable industry voices, Ray Dalio comparing crypto to gold, and Joe Lubin's ambitious accumulation of ether.
Right. Those quotes add an extra layer of intrigue. They reflect both the optimism and the complexity of the market. But I do wonder if sometimes such lofty predictions oversimplify the really messy underlying factors.
I see what you mean. Precisely, high profile sound bites are catchy, but they can sometimes gloss over the gritty technical and regulatory challenges that really drive the space.
On that note, the recent news really shows a blend of opportunities and challenges. From the XRP rebound and US reshoring to the hack incidents and evolving protocols, crypto remains a roller coaster of surprises.
Yeah, a real ride. It's like every headline adds another twist to the narrative, with technical signals, regulatory reforms, and market dynamics all interacting. A true microcosm of innovation and risk.
Definitely. And while some moves, like the SEC's initiative, seem like a solid push towards modernization, others, like the frequent hacks, remind us that, well, resilience and security is still a must.
I also find it interesting how international trends are diverging. The US is embracing crypto with reshoring efforts, while places like the UK and Indonesia are refining their frameworks, sometimes tightening, sometimes loosening signals.
Yeah, it's a bit like watching different teams in a relay race, where each country is trying to optimize its own strategies to foster growth while keeping risks at bay.
And amidst it all, the daily market stats serve as a reminder of how massive and volatile this ecosystem is. Bitcoin, Ether, and those roller coaster altcoins all contribute to an ever-changing landscape.
For sure. It really shows that while optimism and innovation run high, there's also a persistent need for robust security and balanced regulation. It's like two sides of the same coin.
Right. And that interplay between technology, regulation, and market sentiment is what makes crypto so compelling and challenging. Do you think these evolving regulations will ultimately mainstream crypto even more?
They very well could. Clarity in rules, especially initiatives like easing licensing and offering grace periods, might encourage more traditional businesses to dip their toes in crypto waters. It's like paving the road for broader adoption.
That's the hope, isn't it? With more stable and predictable frameworks, institutional investors and even everyday consumers may feel more comfortable.
Absolutely. Though we must not neglect the risks, be it volatile markets, security breaches, or unforeseen regulatory backlashes. The crypto world is too dynamic to ever be entirely predictable.
Yeah, true. So, in summary, we're looking at a fascinating, albeit complex, interplay of factors, from XRP's technical setup and US policy shifts to international regulatory moves and cybersecurity challenges.
Exactly, it's a real whirlwind. It's like riding a roller coaster with those steep drops and exhilarating climbs, keeping everyone on edge and excited about what comes next.
Indeed, thrilling times ahead. The crypto space keeps pushing boundaries and evolving, and staying informed is more crucial than ever. Thanks for the engaging chat. This was enlightening.